Okay, also, there's something else I would like to talk about. I really hope one day the world can sort it out, because it's not good enough. Basically, adults with dyspraxia, we have no help. We have absolutely no help. And there's a worldwide forum for adults with dyspraxia, and the reality is we're all suffering from depression and anxiety. And what's happened is, when I was first diagnosed with dyspraxia, which was when I was 16 years old, and by then a lot of damage had been done to my self-esteem, because I had plenty of teachers telling me I'm never going to get through senior school, I'm lazy, I won't get through senior school. When I wanted to study occupational therapy, no, don't study occupational therapy, it's out of your depth, study nursing. And I was thinking, no, I want to bloody study occupational therapy. I'm glad I did it as well. Anyway, the point is this: when I was younger, dyspraxia wasn't well known. It really wasn't. And now it is, which is fantastic for the kids. There's lots of paediatric OTs out there, and they're all helping the kids with dyspraxia. However, we have a bit of a gap now for the market for adults with dyspraxia. This is now the problem. So, calling out occupational therapists in the world, if you have a look at the Dyspraxia forum, I'm not talking about the dyspraxia. I'm talking about, there's a worldwide forum for adults with dyspraxia. I can't remember the name of it now. Actually, let me just look at it up, because, oh no, I haven't got much battery. Scheiße. Oh, damn it. Anyway, it's a worldwide forum, and it's specifically for people with dyspraxia. Look, everyone on this forum is very depressed. We all struggle, what job you can have, because it's not easy having dyspraxia. It's not easy knowing what job you can have with dyspraxia. And also, there's a lot of narrow-mindedness about dyspraxia. It's a lot of ignorance about dyspraxia. And I really think now, more than ever, dyspraxia needs to be known, like worldwide, because it affects people, and it's such a diverse condition. For example, some people with dyspraxia can drive, some can't. Some can swim, some can't. If you've got really severe dyspraxia, you can't dress yourself. When I was younger, I couldn't catch the ball. My sisters could catch the ball, I couldn't catch the ball. And it was very embarrassing, and it really affected my self-esteem. Thankfully, once I was 16, I did have occupational therapy, and I did have to go on this kind of some sort of board thing. I forgot what it was called now, a wobble board, which really helped, and I was prescribed some exercises which helped me use different sides of my brain, because that's what you need with dyspraxia. And I've already been thinking outside the box. For example, chess is a really good activity, because you're using parts of the brain that you wouldn't ordinarily use. You need to challenge your brain, and so chess is a good example of an activity. But I think there just needs to be a lot more open-mindedness, and I think in regards to stigma, I'm trying to think of where people in the workplace, where people give people a hard time. Dyspraxia needs to be talked about, as in needs to be talked about, not even a million scale. On a millionth scale, 100. I don't even know how big a ridiculous scale. Dyspraxia needs to be talked about. It needs to be talked about. It's very unnoticed for adults. Kids, yes, thankfully, we've now got to the point where children are finally being given the help they need, but not adults. So all the adults that are now suffering dyspraxia are all suffering. So now we've hit adult age, we're all told, well, you've got to function like a normal adult, like all of us. We're all normal adults. Come on, function along with all of us. It doesn't work like that when you have dyspraxia. Sorry, and some of us, we're not very good at housework, and some of us, we can't cook, and some of us, we can't do this, and some of us, we can't do that. And we're all actually quite diverse, and we're all quite different. So you can't judge us all the same. And actually, that's kind of what's nice about occupational therapy. You can't judge everyone the same. You look at everybody differently. Well, same with dyspraxia. Everyone's different with dyspraxia. We have actors that have got dyspraxia. We have musicians with dyspraxia, whatever we have with dyspraxia. Dyspraxia is a very diverse condition, and it's not known enough. It really, really isn't. And poor adults have been neglected worldwide because of having the condition dyspraxia. and it's a neurological brain condition, and it shouldn't be mistaken for something different. It's a neurological brain condition, and it affects your cognition, and it affects your processing, and it affects a lot of different things. And it's really time for dyspraxia to be known, and I want to push out that dyspraxia needs to be talked about, and I will keep talking about it until people just wake up and realise dyspraxia is a real condition. And when your delightful children, you know, when they grow up, it's going to still affect them as adults. Because you do go from a child to an adult, but once you're an adult, you're a little bit screwed because you can't join the real world, because you can't do the housework, you can't do the cooking. And we live in a very fast pace. Everything's got to be now. Well, sorry, it doesn't work like that with dyspraxia. No, you have to take your time. You have to have patience. You have to guide someone slowly how to do something. You can't be like, get on with it. It doesn't work like that with dyspraxia. No, you have to have patience and guide them slowly, and they will learn. But you have to have patience. It's the only way it works. And unfortunately, we live in such a fast-paced society, and everything's now. Slow down. Take a breath, think of it, oh no, this person has dyspraxia, I need to take my time. Their brain works differently, it's a neurological condition. Please respect that. I would really appreciate that if you would take in consideration of all the adults with dyspraxia who are struggling with low self-esteem and depression. Please consider people with dyspraxia. It would really, I know for a fact, people with dyspraxia worldwide would appreciate it, the adults. Because the kids are kids, and thankfully OT now is finally providing the services for children with dyspraxia, which is fantastic. But the problem begins when you become an adult, and quite frankly, I've looked, and there's nothing for adults. Tell me what is there for adults, because I'm very good at researching, and I've not found a single thing for adults. It's highly, highly neglected. So calling out occupational therapists who, you know, want to maybe use their expertise skills, maybe focus on adults with dyspraxia. Hello, we are here. We all do exist in this world. Yes?